Hi, Tara. Hi, Maria. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I have a lot of work to do with this space because I look really tired right now. So if you caught the title, it's going to be a full face, but featuring rose ink. Hi, Erin. And I was recently sent a really nice box from, good morning, Rebecca, from Rose Ink. And I've been saving it to play with it for either a full face, well, I might still do this, like a full face YouTube video using only Rose Ink, and then I'll go and purchase more products I still need. But for the meantime, I thought it'd be fun to do this for a live. So we're gonna do a full face with as much Rose Ink as humanly possible. So let me just show you really quick what I actually got from the brand. A lot of stuff, by the way. So I got this Solar Power Luminous SPF 30 Serum. And actually, I think I might use this today because a whole other side story. After this live, I need to take some new professional photos. Oh no, Jules, you have COVID? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I hope you get better so quickly. I have to take photos professionally to use for like a really cool upcoming project I can't talk about yet. But so I was debating whether I use one of my high SPFs, like my SPF 50s that I usually use. By the way, do you see this brow? Like, this is killing me. I gotta fix this right away. But you know, with SPF and when you're taking photos, like high flash photos, so like for, you know, events or evenings out when it's nighttime, it's always a really big risk. No matter what people say, and there's so much conflicting information about like, well, whether you can use SPF nowadays in flash photography, I still say go be on the safe side, like lean on the safe side and just go for a really low SPF if you're gonna use any when you're taking like high flash photos. So today I plan on taking some very high flash photos that Mitch will be taking for me. Mitch and I both love like high flash photography. And so yeah, I plan on doing that and having like a really big blast of flash hit my face. And I don't want to risk having my face look ghostly because that's typically what high SPFs do. So if you take that, if you're using that under your makeup and you take a high flash photography, it usually washes out a lot of the color on your skin. So a lot of your makeup products are gonna be kind of washed out. But all that to say, I'm not worried about SPF 30. So we're gonna use this, and I can't figure out how to open this. I've been trying this whole time I'm talking to you. Okay, here it is. So it's like a dropper. Hi, and the doggies say hi back. I'm sure you'll hear them barking at some point because, you know, they love to bark when they know that I'm live on YouTube. And I'm gonna just tell you ahead of time that I'm probably not gonna use a lot of the stuff at all. So I am not gonna be thoroughly coating my face with SPF like I typically would, or like you typically see me do. I just did one little dropper of that. Feels nice. Definitely not the feeling that I love for an SPF for oily skin, but for dry skin, I feel like this would be really nice. But not, yeah, it's a little more on the oily side. But lucky for me, I also brought a primer to use for today. So again, normally I wouldn't use a primer when I'm just doing my makeup for a casual Sunday and when I'm hanging out with you guys, but since I do have to take that photo, I'm just gonna use some extra steps that I typically wouldn't. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. So this is the Rare Beauty. My husband Aaron said, hey, Nikki and Mitch. Oh, that's cute, Tristan. I love that he watches. What a great hubby. What a supportive hubby.
So sweet.
That is so sweet. So the primer that I'm using is the Rare Beauty Illuminating one. Hi, Cindy. And I always love the way this makes my skin look. My skin feels, my skin this week, maybe like the past 2 weeks actually, feels very like irritated, not like with products, but it feels very fatigued. Actually, that's what the word I was looking for. It feels like very fatigued. I can like see it on my face, especially under my eyes. I get like they're actually called like fat pockets that are under your eyes. And they're kind of hereditary for me. Like my mom has They're pretty decent. She wouldn't mind me saying this, okay? She has pretty decent sized fat pockets under her eyes, and I know I'm gonna get them. It's just kind of inevitable. Like, I take after my mom so much. I don't have anything on, like, I don't take after anything on my dad's side. I'm like purely my mom, so I know that it's only gonna get like worse. I'm talking about these right here, but I have one, this side in particular is like very puffy. But when my skin is, or when I'm really extra tired, or if I'm stressed out, so I've been very stressed out, it always gets exaggerated. So it's always like, it gets puffier, and I can always tell like when I need to like just take better care of my skin and like pamper a little more, because this guy stares right back at me in the mirror. So anyway, rant over. I got a lip treatment from Rose Inc that I really want to try. So we're gonna bust this out because we're still in the prepping zone of this live. Okay, so lip treatment, hydrating lip balm. I think it's clear, so let's try this guy out. What do you do for it? Because I have them too. Honestly, here's the thing. There's so many things you could do. There's only so many things you could do topically. You could do depuffing. I actually have a jade roller, like a roller. You can use a metal roller too, that I keep in my fridge. And if I'm really feeling like rough, you just pull that guy out and you want to like kind of massage that area. And since it's cooled because it's in your fridge, well, it's helpful if it's in your fridge, it helps to just kind of bring that puffiness down. Eye creams, I really don't think the eye creams do that much. I think it's more of a placebo effect when it comes to depuffing. When it comes to moisturizing, great. But with depuffing, there's only so much you could put in an eye cream. Like caffeine helps, that helps to like calm, green tea, things like that. But ultimately, you kind of just need to get in there and like massage that under eye and like kind of break down that puffiness. So that would be my tip. So I'm really excited too, guys, because I got really pretty lipsticks from Rose Inc. I got Besotted and Eloquent. I'm not very eloquent when I pronounce words that I don't know. And I got some concealers, which I am really excited about because I like this concealer formula a lot. I had gotten a hand-me-down shade from my friend Susan Yara that she had gotten in PR like a long time ago, and they had sent her a couple shades that are just too dark for her, so I bonused 2 of them. And thank you. This is from Nasty Gal. It was like $8 on clearance. I'm really proud of this purchase. But I've actually really been impressed by this concealer formula. So I can't remember what shade I used, so we'll have to test those out together. Now for the next step, let's do, good morning. Let's use the Skin Enhance Luminous Tinted Serum. But let's check if this has SPF first. I don't think it does. So they sent me 2 colors, 070 and 050. Good afternoon, Mandy. Is that Mandy?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what they look like. My dog's gonna eat that cap now that I dropped it. So this reminds me, this is obviously like very similar to the Chanel ones. Chanel has a formula that looks just like this, where it has like their beads that are like suspended in a serum basically. And when you pump them out and you blend them all together, it creates like a luminous tinted moisturizer. I think I'm gonna be 050, especially considering how pale I look right now. I feel like that's the other thing. When I'm tired, my skin looks really fair. And I'm not really that fair. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this with a Zoeva 112 brush. And let's just see how we like this. Sherry's asking, any advice for covering brown sunspots on the side of your face? You're gonna have to do a color corrector, because if you just put a foundation on, wow, this is like nothing. Like, would I put anything on my face just now? Well, we will definitely be putting foundation on top of this. I'm just gonna forewarn you. But back to the dark spots though, really quick. You're gonna want to color correct, Sherry. So get the appropriate color corrector for your skin tone. If you want, I think we talk online, so you could send me a picture through DMs, because I think we DM, Sherry. Tell me if I'm wrong. I might just talk to you on YouTube. But send me a picture and I'll help you decide what color to get in a color corrector. And then you just dot it on or push it on with like a beauty blender or your fingertips. And then you put your foundation or your concealer on top. But basically you have to color correct if you are really trying to camouflage those spots. Someone's from Canada. Okay, so this doesn't feel like much, but I will say it feels nice. But here's the thing about products like this. You have to put it on like very minimally prepped skin. Otherwise, it's just never gonna stick. Like this is just not gonna stick to my skin. But it's really pretty if you want like a natural, like a super natural look. Like it's very, very sheer. So you know what? It's pretty. We're gonna leave this as a base. You know, we're just gonna leave it as a base. You know what we're gonna do right now instead? We're gonna tackle this eyebrow that is jacked up, like really jacked up. And then we'll go back to the rose ink, I promise. Is it Kimberly or Kimberly? It is extremely, extremely hydrating. Like I feel like I have a literal drink of water on my skin right now. Okay, I'm gonna get my Patrick Ta brow pencil. Ash, how old am I? I'm in my mid-30s, so I've lived, been around the block. And you're not a weirdo. I think you said you're a weirdo for asking. You're not a weirdo at all. I actually get asked that a lot. Okay, this is not blending in at all. Huh? Oh. I do have Mitch here, by the way, to help me with questions. So if I miss any, I got backup this time. Okay, so I'm gonna fill my brows in. And I'm sorry if I'm quiet at this point. I just need to see what I'm doing. My brows are the most difficult part of my, oh, good night. Oh, good night. Have a good night's sleep from Saudi Arabia. Oh my gosh, she must be in a completely different time zone. Thanks for joining us as long as you could. Okay, so my brows are a struggle.
So Stephanie asked, did you, or Nikki, do you like the Ciate London foundation?
Stephanie asked that?
Yeah.
Stephanie, the Ciate foundation that's in like a jar, I've never used it on myself. I have used it on clients. Actually, a long time ago, that foundation was really, really big. And I had a few clients, like regular clients, that would hand me theirs because they only wanted me to use that on them. And I didn't put it in my kit because it just wasn't something that like sparked my interest to use in my makeup kit. But it's funny you bring that up because my friend Susan, also to bring her up again, she loves that foundation so much. She keeps trying to get me to buy it. So I might cave and try it out. But if you love it, Stephanie, and you think I need it in my life, tell me. Can you back up as you are covering bruises? Wait, can you ask me that question one more time?
Can you back up? Oh, no, covering bruises is the same term.
It's the same general idea. Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. Or covering a bruise is the same. It's the same general idea. You want to color correct a bruise, like the bruise pigmentation, and then put a concealer or a foundation on top. Basically the same rules apply. It just depends on like what color your bruise is, and then you would pick a color corrector depending on what color your bruise is. But yes, it's very similar.
What was the color base you just used again?
The base I used is the rose ink. It's the 050 or 050. Hi, Patty. I purchased a new foundation, medium coverage. I have fair, cool skin tone. Matt, what was that? Where's that question?
I have fair, cool skin tone. That is combination satin or matte finish. Any suggestions?
Oh, you need a new foundation.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking to purchase a new foundation.
Oh, I say go for House Labs, which is what I'm going to put on later. This is just amazing. Like probably like one of the best satin finish foundations I've ever tried. Highly recommend it. Can't imagine you not loving it as much as I do. Like I love that foundation so much. So it's time to break into the concealer because I'm going to use, and yes, House Labs over the Armani because the Armani is much more of a glowy finish. It really is. So if she's asking for like a satin semi-matte, matte does not fall into the category of luminous silk at all. So I would definitely go for the House Labs. So for the concealer, I have a couple of shades. I'm gonna just open them up because I don't remember which one worked for me. Oh, thank you, Margaret. That's so sweet. Thank you for joining my live. And I know lives can be a little more chaotic, but they're also fun because they're just completely different from what I put on my YouTube channel. Like, you know, video wise, they're just like the polar opposite, which I think makes it really fun. I think it does anyway. Okay, so I got John M. Yes, to your question. So I got LX040. I don't really understand what the LX stands for, but LX060 and LX030. One is much lighter. The 30 is not going to work. I know that. So process of elimination. Take that guy out. And I think probably 40. Oh, Stephanie, you're so sweet. You know, I'm going to take some on the top of my hand. So this one looks really yellow. And I'm sorry, please excuse the burn on my hand. But that looks really yellow. So let's try the 060. Oh yeah, much more neutral, has more pink and peach to it. Oh, nice, Lola. What serums did you get? Lola got some Naturium face serums.
Nice.
I'm excited for you. Very excited. Okay. So what I need is a little small brush. I'm gonna clean up my brows. Do you ever embrace your fair skin tone and forego bronzing? No, I don't personally, and let me tell you why. Because if you saw the rest of my body, it's a completely different color. So if I were to embrace like what you see right now, right, which is like pretty fair, I would look like my face was transplanted on a different body. My chest, my arms especially, probably can't tell, but like my arms, that's a big color difference right there, you know? And then my legs are different, my feet, my hands, like everything is a different, this does not match up. So you go with what you have the bulk of, right? So like the bulk of my body is naturally tan. I'm a part Hispanic, so I'm just naturally tan. The rest of my face, I wear loads of sunscreen, I wear loads of retinol. Retinol tends to, I mean, it can have like a lightening aspect to it because, same with vitamin C, like it's a brightening product. So brightening means it's gonna end up, you know, possibly lightening your skin. And I wear hats if I'm gonna be in the sun a lot. So my point of saying this is my skin just doesn't stand a chance of staying tan, and I'm not gonna go out and tan it. So instead, the best alternative is to just put a slightly darker foundation on, blend it down a little bit if you need to. Even my neck is darker than my face. You probably can't tell too much, but so no, I don't ever plan on embracing my face skin tone because to me, this is not my true skin tone. Like this is my true skin tone. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up my brow. And this concealer color is so much better. This is a 060. And that's actually like perfect. Like this is the perfect tone. Okay, Maria, you get it. Thank you. I'm so happy you get it. It's hard to explain. Like a lot of people don't really understand like what I mean by it, but I'm just, yeah, thank you, Maria. I'm really happy you get what I'm saying. It could be difficult to explain. And that's like the beauty of having makeup, right? We can like easily tweak these things and, you know, make it seem like we are even all over. I'm whiter than a ghost, so I need color. LOL. That is so funny. Yeah, Tristan, that's true. If they saw me in person, they would understand. Definitely. It's hard, right? You can only see so much. You never see me from waist down, basically, or from like chest down. Oh, it's so nice that you made it. Hi, guys. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I am gonna, just to remind you guys, I am taking a little extra tender loving care into my brows and my makeup because I am gonna be taking photos after this. So it's gonna be just a little more detail oriented than my usual Sunday morning get ready with me. I can't talk. It's very hard for me to talk because usually I just like, pick up and we get brunch or, do stuff around the house. So I'm gonna powder that concealer with a little bit of my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder and a powder puff, just to lock it down, just to seal that in. But now, we are gonna go in with one of my favorite products. This is the Hindosh Color Fluid. Yeah, Color Fluid. It's in the shade Carve. So Carve is like this neutral, slightly cool toned, it's basically like it's like a nice, it's almost like a skin tone, basically. This is great for a base. So I'm gonna squeeze some out on the top of my hand. And I'm gonna use this as my eyeshadow primer for the rest of my look. Now, Rose Ink, I know, has actually some beautiful, really, really beautiful eyeshadows, but they didn't send me any, and that's totally fine because I want an excuse to go out and buy some makeup. So instead, I'm gonna just use like shadows that I know and I love. So they won't be from Rose Ink, but. Hi from Colorado Springs. Oh my God, my cousin just moved to Colorado Springs. I'm very mad at her over it, but I'm also happy for her at the same time. But she's like loving it. She says that I need to go because she knows I'm obsessed with antiques and antiquing and antique stores and anything that's antique, I'm obsessed with. And she's like, you have to go to Colorado Springs because you would die and go to heaven, basically. It's like antiquing heaven, she says. And also, I just heard it's beautiful. Happy Sunday, Kim. I'm Latina too, but I'm the opposite. I'm Casper, and then my face is ultra red. No way. Okay, I need to look into something for redness. Try using some, there's actually some really nice color correctors that are green based, like color correcting primers that are green based that will just help to overall tone a little bit of that down. I hope that helps you. There was one from Stila that I used to use professionally in my makeup kit all the time, and I loved it. I'm pretty sure they still make it. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but Makeup Forever also has a green-based color correcting primer that you could use underneath your foundation. I think that would probably help you out a lot too. Was it weird to, was it swirled? Oh yeah, it was swirled. It was swirled with like a little pink, a little like a white color or like a moisturizer, and then had the green. Okay, so I'm shaping, kind of doing the outline of the shape I want for my eyes. So I'm pulling it out just a little bit. And this is a rougher 33 brush. How about the Huda Beauty Liquid Eyeliner in Brown? You recommended it to someone and I love it. Oh my God, nice. I love that liner. Make sure you're holding it, make sure you're storing it with the pen going down. It's like a little tip for you because I keep forgetting to do that and it feels like it's dried up, but it just needs to be, the product needs to trickle down to the applicator tip. You're not that late. You're only 24 minutes late. Mitch is here. I swear to you, he's here. He's here to help. Where's Mitch? We need him. Okay. Did I miss any hard-hitting questions? If I did, I'm very sorry.
Catherine asked, what do you do for acne scars?
Oceana's song. Oh my God, thank you so much. I love your channel. Wow, thank you so, so much. You are so sweet. We appreciate it. Aw, we got $5.
Nice.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Mitch says thank you. Okay.
Catherine says, what can I use for acne scars?
Well, are your, who said that? Catherine?
Catherine, yeah.
Catherine, are your, I'm gonna dip into this palette, by the way. Catherine, are your acne scars red? Are they textured? If they're red, you're gonna wanna use a little bit of color corrector. So it all kind of goes back to color corrector. And then I would put, depending on like how much coverage you need, I would put like a pretty heavy duty concealer on top. I love the NARS soft matte concealers for that kind of coverage. They're incredible and they're so easy to work with. Okay, so while Mitch tells me any questions I might have missed, I'm gonna start to dip into this beautiful shade. This is from that Ciate London olive palette. It's the olive palette. I used this for a tutorial back in like April, and people loved it. Like loved it. And I have to say, this is a really pretty palette. So what I'm doing is just taking that middle shade and, well, that's a good idea. Little brother YAM.
Yeah, Nikki says, Nikki, please make a video about all the rooms. Okay.
Huh, it's a really good idea. I had never thought about that. Have you used the Senna brow products? I have in the past. Not a huge Senna user. But I have. They're decent. I don't think they're I think there's so many better ones on the market. Even just my e.l.f. Brow Wow is like, to me, top notch. Okay, so I'm placing this all over. Oh, sorry. You're just gonna ask me a question?
Michelle's a good question. Can you please recommend a forgiving mascara?
Yes, I do, Janine.
I am a disaster and it gets everywhere. I don't like gloopy, too much thickening, prefer lengthening. That's Michelle.
Okay, Michelle. So to answer your question, you need a good mascara recommendation and you need something that's not messy.
It's forgiving. Yeah.
Forgiving, okay. So the first thing actually pops into mind, and I know I talked about this a lot, but it's a freaking great mascara. It's the Lash Play Mascara from Girlactik. It's still in my bundle, and my bundle is still available with Girlactik. I'll link it here too. But let me just tell you really, really quick before I get too sidetracked why I think this is a great one for you. It has two sides. One's lengthening, so it doesn't really thicken too much. It's more of like a lengthening mascara. It gives you some volume too, but this side is the most forgiving side you'll ever work with. It's this little itty bitty brush, and this is a detailing end. So you could just skip that bigger wand and just use the detailing end and get in there as you build up confidence maybe, and hopefully you gain more confidence using a smaller brush. I just think this is a really forgiving formula. It's not messy. It's not clumpy at all. And yeah, I mean, I never have a hard time with that mascara basically. To put in like a simple term, like just an easy mascara to use. Aaron, you bought my bundle for you and your friend? Oh my God, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I really hope you love it. And if you create any looks on Instagram and you happen to post it, tag me. I want to see.
Yeah.
So Aaron, do you agree that the mascara is easy? It's the Girlactik mascara. It's part of my bundle.
Yeah.
By the way, I love the recent humidity. Excellent. Learned so much. Oh my God, Janine, I'm so happy.
Oh. Did everybody like the song?
Hi, Victoria. Did everyone like what, babe?
The song at the end.
Oh, Mitch wants to know if you guys like the song that was played at the end of the video. He's really proud of it. I love when he played me that song because he picks out the music, amongst other things, but he was like really proud of it.
I'm in a nostalgic mood lately.
Yeah, he says he's in a nostalgic mood. I can't talk, Mal. I can't, you know what it is? I can't read questions and talk at the same time. I'm the kind of person, if I'm texting and talking, I'm gonna start texting what I'm saying out loud. So I think that's why I mess up so much when it comes to lives, because I'm like reading and trying to talk.
Gosh, they pop up right there too. Yeah.
Jules loved the song. Vivian, are you loving the collab or the bundle? Does coffee help?
Can Mitch get you coffee?
With my speech?
I can absolutely.
I don't think anything helps my speech. If I'm reading comments and trying to talk at the same time, God help me. Okay, so I'm dipping into that darker brown. It's in the palette. Let me show you because I cheated and didn't show you. I'm dipping into this now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sammy says, hi Nikki, I'm 59, huge makeup fan. I've never tried luxury products until I saw your channel. I'm obsessed with the Givenchy Risca.
Oh, the powder?
I guess so.
Amazing. Who was that?
Oh, that was Sammy.
Sammy, I'm so happy you dipped your feet into the luxury makeup world. It's addicting. It's if you find really good luxury makeup, it's like it's really addicting, I think. You guys have excellent taste in music. Oh my god, thank you. Which ring are you wearing? It's gorgeous. Mitch made me this ring. It's a long story. I've promised to film a detailed explanation of my jewelry eventually because I know a lot of people ask. But yeah, Mitch made me this ring because he's a sweetheart. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this out now. And we're gonna build it up. We're not gonna worry about the ends being messy because I have a technique to clean it up.
Little brother, yeah, that's
Menopause, hot flashes. I love that, Jules. Thank you for that feedback.
Little brother, yeah, that's where do I find all the songs? It's epidemic sound. So just say epidemic sound.
Little brother was asking.
yeah.
Little brother was asking where we find the music for our YouTube videos. It's called Epidemic Sound. It's like you have to subscribe and pay for it monthly, and that's where we pick all of the music. Wait to lie, but I love the new background. Your house is gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much, Alexa. I just figured it's nice to change up the lighting, you know? Get like I'm not sitting in front of any artificial lighting. It's just all, the backyard is ahead of you guys and just natural lighting. It is so gloomy in Southern California today though. Wow. It is gloomy and freezing. Nikki, please tell me more about the Serum sunscreen. So it's very, very glowy. It actually has an ingredient in it, I can't remember what it's called, but there's an ingredient in it that gives you like a smooth, brightened effect to your skin, and it really does do that. For my oily skin girls, I say do a primer on top if you're gonna wear it. If you are normal, great. If you're normal to dry, even better. And if you're dry, you're gonna absolutely be obsessed with that sunscreen. So it's very, very hydrating, very emollient, and it gives you a really like bright, gorgeous glow without shimmer. Big difference. It's gloomy in Orange County. Yeah, I was in Orange County on Monday with a client and it was really gloomy, really cold. I was like freezing all day long. Stephanie, did they restock the 106? Bean Bio Girl. Okay, if you have dry skin, then you're gonna love it. I'd be shocked if you didn't anyway. Like shocked. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this Cleopatra, okay? I'm going for the kind of makeup look that makes me feel like confident. Like when I wanna like look and feel my best, because again, I'm taking photos, so I wanna kind of go for it in my kind of way. So I'm gonna take a little brush, this is from LH Cosmetics, and take that Girlactik Cleopatra, it's a liquid eyeshadow. And apply it in the center of my eyelid. Because in theory, I want to make sure that the flash with photography is going to hit that center of my eyelid and just give me like a really pretty, like open-eyed, brightened effect. Even though I have like the smokiness going on, it's going to give me really cool contrast. Oh, nice, Stephanie. Okay. Nice. We're happy to have you, May.
So Bella asks, any good half falsy lashes? Hold on. Please, that is not Ardell. I want to try another brand. Oh,
boy, are you in luck today with this live? Because I have some lashes, like trio lashes I'm going to put on for this tutorial. And they are so stunning. I've already tested them out and I love them. I'll show you them in just a minute, but we're going to get our eyeliner on first. So hang tight, hang with me, don't leave me yet because I'm going to get to lashes and I think you're going to love them. Are you taking photos outside? No, I'm going to take them inside in our studio. Controlled lighting, you know, all those things. I'm not really an outdoorsy kind of girl with pictures. I would be, I don't know, just a little shy if somebody saw me taking pictures outside, to say the least. I'm gonna grab one of my favorite pencils. This is Mambo from NARS. And I should have probably sharpened it, but I left that sharpener in my studio. So.
Where's that?
I think I'm gonna be okay. But I'm gonna just run this on the outer part of my, God, I love this eyeliner so much. The outer part of my eye. But then we're gonna blend it out right away because this is very long wearing and it tends to dry down very quickly. So I'm actually gonna grab my Girlactik palette because I love the shade Bark for smudging out brown pencils. Hi Tina, you're late, but it's okay, you still have time. We're gonna be on here for another 25 minutes. You are good. So I'm just taking a really small random brush and taking Bark and smudging out that line. Yeah, I love the colors in this palette. They're stunning. They're just stunning. Okay, so it's gonna go way out because we're gonna clean it up.
Which primer best to use for your foundation that does not slip?
Okay, so if you're looking for a primer that doesn't slip, you will love the Milk Hydro Grip because it literally does that. It grips your makeup and it has like a stickiness to it. So when you put your makeup on top, your makeup is not gonna slip and slide on your face. So that is a phenomenal primer for that. But I will just say like less is more. Don't put too much on your skin. You only need a small amount of it. Okay, so I'm just doing this eye now. I'm sorry if I can't look and talk. But we got Mitch, so if I miss anything, he's gonna tell me, I promise.
Would you ever do a foundation video? I love your style so much.
Yeah, for sure. Foundation video, like testing a bunch of different formulas, 100%.
That'll come. That'll come for sure. We have that.
That'll come.
Soon. So Maria asked, have you tried the Beauty Blender Skin Tint? It's my go-to lately. I've been, and I think it's your type of base, super pre-finish.
Ooh, no, I have not tried that Beauty Blender Skin Tint. But I actually did hear that it's good. Someone else had mentioned that they liked it. Maybe I'll have to try it. Oh my God, Jules, thank you so much. My girlfriend and I got engaged yesterday. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Congratulations, and you're giving me money. I should give you money. Oh my God, congratulations. How did it happen? Tell us the story. Was it planned out? Was it romantic? We want to hear the story. I want to hear the story. I love these kind of stories.
Daniela says, I think you love your lives. Do you like using shimmery eyeshadows on more textured hooded eyelids?
Yeah, for sure. You just have to think of like the placement has to be key. Yeah, everyone wish Jules and her girlfriend congratulations, or her fiance, no, congratulations. For hooded eyes though, back to the shimmery part, I have a full tutorial. It's old now, okay? So you might need to dig to find it, but I have a full tutorial. What do we call it? Eyeshadow tips for hooded eyes. It's a really good video. I think it's really helpful, but it tells you where you should place the shimmer if you have hooded eyes. So check that out if you can and utilize those tips, and please let me know if it helps you.
So Sammy asks, any thoughts on snail Munchin skincare?
I think it's gimmicky. Snail mucin or whatever you call it. I think it's a marketing thing. You know, I think it's like probably like less than 0% actual snail secretion. That's because that's what it is. So I think that it's probably just, I don't know, gimmicky. But who am I? I do makeup. I don't know. If you like it, great. I think there's a lot of marketing tactics out there to get people to buy products because there's so many products on the market, and I think that could be one of them.
Another question from Little Brother Yam. What is the best drugstore foundation?
I think the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear is probably one of the best drugstore foundations, and I love for like a glowy look the God, it's like L'Oreal True Nude Serum. Oh, I have it here. Hold on, as I try to guess the name. Hold on. I don't need to guess the name because it's right here. Yeah, the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This is phenomenal. It's so good. Probably one of the best glowy drugstore makeup foundation that I've ever tried. So highly recommend it. But if you're looking for a matte full coverage, try the tried and true L'Oreal Infallible. That one is bomb. I'm gonna curl my lashes. This is my Refer lash curler that I love. Oh, nice, Krista. Don't you love it? Good morning from Vancouver. I made it. Oh, hi to both of you. Love the new filming setup. Thank you. This is our new live setup.
So Sam Haley asks, that's a good question. I have really full cheeks, and every time I apply blush, it always ends up further down, covering like half my face. Any suggestions?
I'm sorry, we asked me that again. Sorry, pretty much to work.
Sam Haley asks, I have really full cheeks, and every time I apply blush, it always ends up further down, covering like half my face. Any suggestions?
Well, definitely start higher up with your blush. If you're saying it ends up further down your face than you would like it to be, start higher up than what feels natural and normal, and make sure you're not putting your blush on while you're smiling, because when you smile, your cheeks go up, right? So when you're applying your blush and you're smiling, your cheeks are lifted, right? So when you're done applying your blush and then you're at rest, your cheeks go down. So then your blush placement ends up being lower than you probably anticipated it to. So make sure you're putting your blush on when your face is at rest. I hope that helps you. Janine, yeah, I'm taking photos after this. I can't tell the details, but I basically need new professional photos that haven't been used before. And I just need new photos in general, to be honest. I haven't taken new photos or like professional photos in 3 years, I think. It's been 3 years. Good. Sam, let me know if that, when you try that, let me know if that really does help you. I can't imagine it doesn't help. And so I'm using oh my God, Sherry, you and Mitch get coffee on me. I'm last 60 years young. I'm learning so much in your videos. Oh, Sherry, God. I will get coffee right after this video. I will thank you. I will think of you and thank you so much. That is just, you like melt my heart. That is so sweet. What a kind gesture. I really appreciate it. But honestly, I'm just happy to help anyone that I can with like as much free information as possible. So it's so rewarding, not to sound cheesy, but it's so rewarding to help people with makeup, because you know, makeup is a confidence booster for a lot of people. Like, and I'm like speaking from personal experience. That's why I got into makeup. That's why I liked makeup so much when I was growing up, because I was really insecure. So, you know, any bit of free help I can provide, I'm so happy to do it. And also, Sherry, I know I haven't seen you in person, but your photo is so stunning. Mm-hmm. You're so beautiful. Like, I'm gonna need your tips and tricks because you look phenomenal.
Let's see.
Okay, so I'm just doing my mascara. I'm loading it up. I'm gonna do a lot. So while that dries, in between, while it dries, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the rest of my face. But then I'm gonna skip to my lashes. These are from Velour. They're the Velour Extension Lash Clusters. These are so beautiful. I've already tested out like 6 of them. I did a whole like tutorial with them that I'll post hopefully soon. But these are so beautiful on, so I'm saving them for this today because I'm gonna be taking photos. So very excited for that. And I just realized, forgot to get some cream bronzer over here. Hey, baby?
Yeah.
Can you give me some cream bronzer?
You want to pick out some?
Just like a cream bronzer, like maybe Makeup by Mario.
Oh, okay.
You know what it looks like, right?
think so. I just don't know where it is in the category. You know, all fine.
It's like right on the top of my table.
Okay.
Let's wish Mitch good luck to find some cream bronzer. He knows what cream bronzer looks like by this point. I want to show you the lipstick that I'm definitely going to put on today. This is from Rose Inc. It's so beautiful. But I need to get my butt moving, to be quite honest, because I have been just having a ball talking to you all, answering questions, and I don't even have half my face done. So I'm going back to my concealer from Rose Inc. This is in 060. He's coming back.
You should ask him which one you want.
He's coming back, you guys. He's got options too. Wow. So mad. Oh my God, Nancy.
What the?
Wow. Okay.
People.
Thank you so much. Please send me a message, Nancy, so I can talk to you and thank you properly. You and Sherry. Sherry, I know we talk, but Sherry, send me another message too so we can talk more. Thank you so much, Nancy. Wow. You guys are just the kindest, most incredible viewers and subscribers I could have ever wished for.
Are you sure you want him to pick out your makeup today, Catherine?
I know, right? It's kind of an important day, but how do you deal with lashes being very irregular? What's the rest of that question? Oh, you have postpartum hair loss, and you have that with your lashes too? Yeah. God, that's a bummer. I'm so sorry to hear that. I haven't heard of that happening. Obviously, I know about postpartum hair loss on your head, but that's a tough one. I mean, honestly, if you're open to it, try one of the natural lash growing serums. Like Vegamore has a natural formula that grows your lashes. They also have one for your brows that I've been using. Still testing out, but I think I like it. I feel like I have a lot of regrowth with my brows. So you might want to try that. And I say the all natural one because there's a lot of, you know, I love my Grande Lash, but I know that there is a lot of controversy right now with Grande Lash. Apparently there's a bad added ingredient that is harmful.
So yeah, Remus, Nancy is asking me if she can only wear matte eyeshadow at 68. I think you may have missed the question, so let me look back for it too, Nancy.
Nancy, Mitch is gonna find your question. Yes, okay. That's even better. Honestly, please message me so I can give you like proper time to answer your question. I don't want to just, you know, throw something out there that doesn't quite help. Okay, so guys, I'm just doing my Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt. I love this bronzer. I'm using it in areas that I would contour as well. I use this as a multi-use, you know, contour, bronze, all the things.
Vegamore brow and lash serum works really good. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when I was mentioning it's all natural. I actually have it. I just haven't started using that one yet. I used the one for my brows, but I haven't used the lash one yet because I'm trying to get through the very last of my Grande Lash. I used Grande Lash, didn't know there was controversy. I know, I didn't know either until I had a viewer tell me. Okay, so just working on this complexion. Takes a lot, I know. Sorry, we're getting there though.
Elf has a good lash brow serum. I've been using it for about 2 months and can really see results.
Which one is it?
Elf.
Oh, really? Elf has a good one? No kidding. Taking the same Makeup by Mario. Sculpting my nose. I had adult hormonal acne for years. Makeup is such a confidence boost. Yes, it is. Makeup is incredible. And for anyone, you know, I actually, little side story too. Mitch and I went to a friend's wedding on Friday. Beautiful wedding, super fun. Love the couple. We're friends with the bride and we absolutely love the guy that she married. He's a really great guy.
Yes.
I mean, he is a solid, amazing guy. But it was funny because I actually did my friend Ashley's makeup for her wedding. I'll post a picture soon, by the way. I just haven't had time. But so I did her makeup And she asked me, she was like, you know, Aaron burned his forehead. They got one of those, what is that pizza oven? It's outside.
Oh, yeah, the Omi or the Ami or
Yeah, it's like a
whatever.
brick oven.
Oh, they got a brick oven.
Something like that. He burned his forehead bad. I'm gonna look crazy for a second. He burned his forehead bad, taking the pizza spatula thing. I don't know what it's called. Taking it out of the oven, he singed his forehead really bad. So everyone was panicked. They're like, oh my God, you have to go help Aaron. You have to cover his burn. So when I saw Aaron's burn, I was expecting like a bubble up, welted situation, you know, like something really bad. It wasn't bad. It was totally flat, but it was like, it was a pretty thick scab. So I had to color correct it, do a layer of concealer, powder it, set it, lock it into place, check it in natural light, make sure it looked all good. But he was like, you know, I don't want my wedding pictures to have a burn on my forehead that shouldn't normally be there. So same thing with men, you know, it's like a confidence boost for men and everyone. That was the point of my story. Okay, just in case you're wondering. Mitch was probably wondering what the point of my story was. Okay, guys, believe it or not, I'm gonna add foundation now. I'm gonna add my House Labs because I'm taking photos, like I said, and I need my makeup to be like pristine.
Little brother Yam says, Nikki, please recommend some good brushes from Refer.
Okay, so Refer, they're all good, to be honest. They don't have like that many brushes to choose from. I actually really love this powder one, this little powder guy. This is a 18 brush, but it really depends on what you need, to be honest. Like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for eyes? Are you looking for face? Because they have everything you need. And they have sales a lot too, by the way, so I highly suggest, because they're not cheap brushes. So if you're looking to buy some Refer brushes, I highly recommend wait a little bit because they always end up having sales. They have them like very often and they're really good deals. So wait until they have a sale and then I would just stock up. Okay, so I'm layering my House Labs on top of my contour and that concealer. I'm just melting it in. This is a really cheap drugstore brush. Because you know what day it is, you guys? Every time I have a live, this is my brush washing day. I have like right here, guys, that's a whole bin of my personal brushes that I need to wash today. The 18 brush, yeah, it's phenomenal. Glad you agree. Okay, looking for eye brushes for hooded eyes from Refer. If you have hooded eyes, you're gonna want some more small detailed brushes. So go for like the smaller detailing brushes. The 26 is really good for that. The 14 is really good. It's a really small but pointed blending brush. I made Sunday my brush washing day too. Nice. Well, we can both be just hanging out in the kitchen for a really long time, washing our brushes. So I want to talk about the reason why this base is taking so long, okay? I know we're like 53 minutes into this live. I know. You're probably like, where's the blush? Where's all this stuff? Well, you're not even done yet. Well, let me tell you why. When you're taking photos, it is a process. You have to take your time and you have to spread out the application of certain products so they look their best. So it just takes time layering your makeup so it looks flawless on camera. It's the same thing with my clients. Like I take a long time to do my clients' makeup when they're gonna be filming or if they're gonna be on camera because it's a process. Makeup looks the best when it's really not just slapped on, you know? So thank you for joining me on this journey. It's gonna be a long one, getting my face camera ready. But, you know, just had to be honest with you with what I'm doing after this live. So I'm going back now to one more layer of my makeup by Mario. I'm pressing this all around my forehead. Can you do a video on what's in your pro makeup kit? It's definitely on my list. I just felt like I have so many other videos that I feel like are more requested and more needed at the moment because I'm gonna be honest, a lot of my subscribers from what I understand just by talking to you guys, you're not makeup artists, but you're makeup enthusiasts. So although I know you would probably enjoy seeing what's in my kit, I don't think it'd be the most helpful video. So that's why I haven't really taken the time to like get that done, like, you know, soon. But it's good to hear that you would want to see that. Okay, just sculpting out my cheeks even more. Bean Bio Girl. What is your actual name? Just so I can call you by your actual name. The shade I wear is 4.5 to 5.5. So it's like a little range. And it matches me almost like perfectly. It's incredible. Do a little sculpting for photos. This is something that you never see me do. I don't ever do this. I don't have time for this. When I'm gonna take my photos and I need my makeup, my face to look its best, this is when I bust out this kind of move. Julissa? Oh, that's a beautiful name.
So Bella C says, you use the house foundations a lot. Is it good on dry skin? I'm over 60.
It's good on dry skin if you prep your skin properly. So if you're over 60 and you have dry skin, this make sure you can wear almost anything you want if you have the proper skin prep. So just keep that in mind. Don't let anyone limit you, don't let anyone limit you into thinking that you can't use it because you have mature skin. Just make sure you're prepping your skin because you know your skin better than anyone. Make sure you're prepping it properly to go with that foundation. So if you're wearing a satin finish foundation and you're dry, you're gonna wanna add a little extra moisture or like use a heavier, thicker cream to balance that formula out. Whereas if you're oily, the opposite would go, if that makes sense. All right, guys, I'm feeling really, really happy about my skin. Do you and Mitch take vitamins? Oh, Jen. It's a funny story. If you only knew how many vitamins this guy makes me take in a day. It's like gaggable, okay? It's gag worthy. Okay, we made it to blush. Speaking of, I haven't had my vitamins today. So I got Wisteria and Dahlia. Let's check these guys out. And please hang with me till the end. I know this is kind of a long live, but once this is uploaded too, the good news is you can skip through it. So this is Dahlia, beautiful. It's like a deep raspberry. That's actually gonna probably go on my makeup kit because that's gonna be beautiful on a lot of my clients. And then I love long lives, so thank you for the support. This is Wisteria. You know what, we're gonna go with Wisteria. I think that's gonna photograph well with my undertones and my complexion.
So Maya has a good question. How can you tell if a powder is going to give flashback before bonding?
How can you tell if powder is going to be, well, most powders, if they have, there's mica can cause flashback. But here's the thing, okay? Most powders, if you put too much on, like let's say you're baking with the powder and has like visible shimmery particles in it, like the Givenchy, for example, if you bake with it and you don't properly like buff it in and blend off the excess product, that excess product, is going to flashback. It's just how it works, right? So also like, let's say you're using one of those translucent powders like the Makeup Forever HD, that has such a high chance of flashing back if you don't properly buff it into your skin and wipe off any excess. So it's all about really, if you're worried, it's all about wiping off the excess product and not applying too much heavy-handedly, because the more product you have on, if you have an excess amount, that excess amount is going to flash back. Still waiting for you to come to Egypt with Mitch. Oh my God, same.
Oh my gosh.
But if we ever plan on it, I'm going to hit you up and ask for all of the recommendations on what we need to do. Okay, this blush is beautiful. Wow. No problem, I hope that helps you. I'm a bridal, Valentina, oh God, your name is so beautiful. I'm a bridal makeup artist and I'm dying to see what's in your kit. Oh. Well, then I'm gonna have to make that video just for you then. It was really cute though. On Friday when I did that bridal, my friend's makeup for her wedding, all the other bridesmaids and stuff, they like came around and like they were like looking at my stuff. They're like, oh, it's like Sephora in here. I'm like, I know, isn't it fun? We were just like such a fun time, like just talking about makeup. Okay.
Dolly asks, is there another way to contribute money to you, or do you prefer YouTube?
Oh, that's such a sweet question. I mean, like YouTube has that thing called super things, which, I mean, it's crazy that they did that. It's like, it's so sweet that they did that, I don't know, it's such an added, but we would do it with or without any thank yous, is what I'm trying to say. but it's sweet that that bonus or that feature is there for people that want to, like, you know, send us super things and stuff. But at the end of the day, we appreciate so much, but we don't expect it. We don't count on it. We love doing this for free to help out. So, okay, you guys, for photo shoots, I love to use my Charlotte Tilbury powders. I only have the minis for myself personally because it's not a powder that I use on the day-to-day basis because it is a thicker powder. But when I want to look extra flawless for photos, for example, this is when I would bring this powder out. So what I did is I took my powder puff and I took a little bit of the fair shade. This is the #1 shade. And I'm just taking a little bit, just not a, this is not a ton. And I'm gonna press this under my eyes. Ashley Stone, I'm so happy you caught my live. Lucky for you, this is going to be a long one. We're gonna be here for a minute because we're not done, and I don't plan on not finishing my makeup with you guys. So the #1 powder, the number shade, the fair shade, is obviously lighter than my skin tone. So I'm putting this in the areas that I want to have a little brightening effect, which is going to be the T-zone, under my eye, of course, because I want to keep and maintain that conceal and brightened effect. And Heather, I did see that they make the mini. I'm itching to get it, okay? I'm so itching to get it. I can't even tell you. I'm so excited. I'm gonna flip over to a highlighter that I love, and it's one of those highlighters that I bring out when I want my skin to be, and even though this is a powder highlighter, this powder highlighter does not look like powder on your skin. This is old school MAC Soft and Gentle. I've used this for the last like 12 years of my life. But this in photos, it's absolutely stunning. Has my signature makeup look changed over the years? Oh yeah, it constantly evolves, you know? But it never is drastically different, you know? Just like my personal style. I like what I like and I stick to it. Which is laughing at me. You know, it may change a little bit as we evolve and grow and stuff and get older, but.
Everybody's asking where your headband's from.
Oh, my headband's from Amazon. I'll link it. I'll try to remember to link it in my Instagram stories. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll try to pop it in there. But look how pretty that highlighter is, okay? It just, it's like glowy, fresh skin. But it's a dream powder to highlight if you have oily skin because it's powder. So it's gonna just kind of stay put on oilier skin. I love it. I love that powder. I go hard for it. Now I'm gonna go to my #2 in Charlotte Tilbury. And we're just gonna let's just take a random powder brush. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find the link. I know the link still exists because I looked for it recently because someone else was asking for it. So I'm gonna powder the outside of my face with the #2.
Yeah, your makeup does look perfect. So
yeah, this is very different from the makeup you normally see me wear, okay? It's just very different. Makeup for photos, it's just a whole different beast.
someone asked what is flashback? That's a good question.
And also thank God that Mitch, oh wait, you didn't bring me a powder bronzer. How did I forget a powder bronzer? What is my problem? I'm so sorry.
Which one do you want?
Oh wait, I did have one, sorry. Just kidding, I have a new one to try.
Oh.
It's from Chanel. This is also a hand-me-down from my friend Susan. Wait, Talia? Talia, oh my God, thank you, your content is extremely helpful. I'm obsessed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. My God, you guys are on a roll of being just way too kind and so sweet and supportive. Okay, we're gonna get this going. I'm gonna pull out some other makeup artist tricks. I like to pre-line my lips with powder bronzer. This is like, if you know me, you know that I'm gonna do this to you. Like my clients know. At first they were like so weirded out when I would start doing this on them, and then they got it and now they're like, can you teach me how to overline my lips the way you do? I'm like, yep, you got it.
Got a couple questions here.
And Alexa, I definitely will. Definitely will. Oh my God, thank you, Allison. You're so sweet.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Amanda has asked if you are going to post your photos on IG.
I will when I can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take multiple, so.
You know, I feel like we get a lot of questions about covering up acne. I wonder if we should do a video. We should
About
ask
what?
About covering up acne. We should ask if that should be a video.
Yeah, I had to bring a model in. Okay.
Just wearing
Maggie, yeah. I should have, but powder works just as well. Sometimes I do both if I really want to be staying, like to stay put. So I'm gonna take that same bronzer on my bottom lash line and just smoke out that area. Oh my God, Magdalena, I'm so happy that helped you and that you liked it.
How often do you do other
Color corrector is how I cover dark spots on deeper clients, deeper skin tone clients. I use a red, if it's a deeper skin tone, I use a true red color corrector. You lay down a thin layer, you powder it a little bit so it stays put. Then you put your foundation on top and then concealer if needed. It's a process.
Janine says it would be so fun to see you do makeup on someone, especially an older person. Maybe we should do like a casting.
Well, I know I'm still trying to, yeah, I know. We're still trying to do a mature skin tutorial. It's just hard, you know? Like we're so busy and everyone that we know is so busy. Using the same bronzer, by the way, to just set my forehead really lightly. This bronzer gets patchy, by the way, just an FYI, if you're not super careful, it can get real patchy real quick. So I really just take a tiny bit.
The Chanel one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
I'm just like, wow, that's not good. Why are you using it? Okay, we're getting some shape going on, guys. So now going back to a small brush. Do a little bit.
That's a good idea, Janine. Yes, mature skin. Maybe you get ready with me with one of your moms. Yeah, that might be.
Ooh.
Maybe that's good enough for you.
It's actually a great idea, yeah.
Yeah.
You could wear that hairband out. I actually have. I wear this to work on occasion when I don't want to like do my hair and I don't feel like wearing it back. Because I wear my hair back to work every single time I work for the most part. Because it's just easier to have my hair out of my face. Because you know you're low, you're down on the ground, you're picking stuff up, you're like schlepping makeup around. When I get hair in my face, I'm like, oh my God, I lose my mind. I'm like, get it out of my face now. I just don't like anything distracting me when I'm doing a client's makeup, if that makes sense. So if anything comes in that distracts me, I'm over it so quick. I would put my hair back so quick. I don't care what it looks like. It's going back. Okay, almost done, you guys. Stay with me.
Couple questions.
Oh, Mitch says we have a couple questions. Hold on.
Do you have favorite color corrector?
I have so many. I use the ones from NARS. I use Bobbi Brown a lot. And I actually recently discovered the ones from Exa. They sent me all the different colors. I have a lot of the red and orange ones in my makeup kit that I use, and they're great. So Exa is sold, and they're really nicely priced. But Exa is sold at Ulta, and they're just great. I can't recommend them enough, to be honest. They're a really great brand.
Remember someone asked you way back that in this chat was what shade do you use in the Exa foundation?
So I use,
I don't remember who it was.
oh, it's right here. I have all my foundations below on this card. In the Exa foundation, I use KB 350. This matches me almost perfect.
Uh-oh, Mitch skipped over the question about doing makeup for him.
Oh no, Catherine! He's part of he's on the list of video ideas for me. Because one of my followers, Timothy, has reached out and wants me to do a tutorial for men, like you know, undetectable, like simple everyday makeup for men. So I have that video idea set aside specifically for Timothy, and Timothy is clearly not on this live because he would be talking and saying hi to us right now, so he must be working or busy. But Timothy, if you watch this later, we missed you, and I promise I'm going to try to do that video with Mitch and do a nice basic, just straightforward men's makeup look. He is here? Where is he? I didn't see him talking. Where's Timothy? Okay, so I'm taking more of my powder. You guys are really getting to see the whole, like the process of camera ready makeup right now. I hope it's not too boring. I'm just happy you joined me for this. So I know I said we're gonna do just, you know, wait, not Timothy, it's Tristan, no. Well, they're both my L'Oreals, so same thing. I'm gonna take a little bit of House Labs Rose Quartz and put it on top of the rose ink. Okay, lots of layers. I know this is very similar to how I did bridal makeup on Friday too. People, like at a certain point, people look at you like, "Are you done? Oh my God, you're doing more powder. Oh my God, you're doing more blush." It's like, yes, yes.
It's great.
Makeup fades very quickly, especially when my bride, just a really side story too. He's so in love with her. So it was so precious to see. But that man kissed her so hard, okay? I was like, I watched them like do the first kiss, and I was like, okay, that lipstick is going to be gone. And she had layers of lip liner, liquid lipstick, and lipstick on top, and then more lipstick on top. Yeah, it was so gone. He kissed her hard. Guys, we made it to the point we're gonna do lashes, okay? Thank you for waiting. So I'm gonna use the velour lash glue that they also sent me. This is one of my favorite formulas. It's like just like the clear, very, very long lasting glue. So these are the lashes. I promise everything will be listed. So don't you worry, everything will be listed if you missed it, I promise you. So I really like, there's like a long length and a short length. I like the short length. I don't like something too heavy on my eye because I don't want to close up my eye shape. So I'm gonna take it just like that, okay? They gave you this little tweezer guy. And I'm gonna look into my mirror that's off to the side here.
Go see if I can start prepping some of the photo stuff.
Okay.
You got it or no?
Oh yeah.
You have a lot of questions here.
Well, Mitch is asking if he can leave us. He needs to start setting up the photo studio.
I just want your makeup to be fresh.
I think we got it. Right, guys?
I'll still be on here.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get these lashes on, and then we're gonna do lip, and then we're done. Love your 10-minute makeup tutorial. Oh my gosh, thank you. Honestly, I could do 10-minute makeup tutorials all day long. They're so fun. So easy. Okay, hold on. So even just one on each side is so simple, so beautiful. You can still see the bulk of my eye, which that's what I like for me. I don't want my eyes to be covered up by a thick band of lashes. So one more on each side. And I'm glad you guys don't think this is boring. I know it's a little bit of a twist, right? On like the normal lives that we do together. But you know, it's gonna be even more fun when you see these pictures eventually and you're like, hey, I got to watch that whole process, or most of it, however long you stayed on for it. Okay, that's perfect. That's all I need for each side. I still feel like me. The MAC highlighter was Soft and Gentle. Good old school MAC Soft and Gentle. I want to try and make that go viral again, or go viral for the first time. I think it's such a amazing highlighter that no one talks about. Ooh. Hold on. Oops, sorry, I'm missing some questions. Yay, Ashley, yep, you'll be able to play back, fast forward, you know, all those good things. So that's just 2 of these on each side, just 2 of the short ones on each side. They're so soft, they're so comfortable, but it just gives me like that little something, you know, like that little extra something that when I'm taking photos, that's when I'm gonna bust out the lashes, you know what I mean? Is setting spray always a must on your clients? In my opinion, yeah, I always do my setting spray on clients. I never skip it. So you guys, I'm kind of torn because I really want to wear Grace from BKBeauty for this photo. So I actually might combo it if it's okay with you all. I'm going to kind of be obnoxious. This is what I do for photo shoots too. I usually play around and mix different formulas. I kind of like layer 2 different shades. So I know, I made it to 138 followers. I cannot believe it. But it's all because of you guys, so We owe it all to you. So thank you all. It was all, literally all because of you guys. So let me grab one of my favorite lip liners. This is, don't be surprised, this is the Artist Pencil from Makeup Forever. It's in Anywhere Caffeine. And we're gonna line our lips. And we're almost done, guys. Oh my God, Jules, thank you. Really appreciate that. Ooh, that's a good idea, May. I actually was gonna start another series for lips and do liquid lipsticks and then glosses, so I might get that out soon. Okay, lip liner. It's done. I need a touch more powder right here. This is one area of my face and on my clients that if it's too shiny, it doesn't photograph well. So always make sure you go back to more powder here, especially if you're oily, like that area should just be more matte. Okay, so now this is the Rose Ink Besotted. I don't know how to say that. Ooh, pretty. Beautiful. I'm gonna cocktail it though. I'm gonna do the BKBeauty Grace. Oh yeah, that's my style. I'm gonna set my makeup with the Rose Ink doesn't have a setting spray, but we're gonna set it with the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist setting spray. That smells good. And you guys, this is my look. Wish me luck today. I'm actually gonna post a finished photo of this makeup look once I get off here. I'll post it on my YouTube feed and then on my Instagram, so you can just check it out and like just kind of see it up close, like a still photo. But thank you all so much for everything. Thank you for the super thanks to everyone that sent that. I mean, we couldn't thank you enough. We appreciate you so much. This has been such a blast. I love hanging out with you guys. It's the highlight of my week. Always puts me in a great mood to like go into my work week ahead. So thank you all for that. Wish us luck with the photo. Hopefully it doesn't take us that long to get the lighting set up. I still have to figure out what I'm gonna wear. I'll probably just keep it simple and wear like a black tank top and just feel like myself. But yeah, this is a finished look. I'll check it on camera. I'll probably end up pouting myself more once I see the lighting situation. But that's pretty much it. You know, it feels like me, still looks like me, my style. But thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you had fun. And everything will be listed below, so don't worry if you missed it. It's all gonna be listed below, and I'll make sure I link a couple things too that you guys talked about. So have a great rest of your Sunday. We appreciate you. I'll see you soon. Bye.